Alright, just bear with me, folks. I am having some issues capturing the YouTube chat today, so I'm just doing a reset on a couple of things. So, I am here, just bear with me a moment. Yay, technical difficulties. Alright, I just switched scenes in order to test. Oh, we're still not picking up YouTube. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. I might have broken. Okay, that's still working. Okay, it's just not picking up any YouTube at the moment. Yeah, there we go. There's a YouTube. That's an old subscription. Okay, it is picking that up. Why are you not picking up the Twitch, the chat? Oh, wait, no, there I am. Yes, it is. Thank goodness. Okay. Yeah, I forgot that I'm green on YouTube. Alright, solved. Oh my goodness, I had to like fully reset my password and everything too, so that's why I just kept you guys on the wait screen for a moment, just because I didn't want to risk showing passwords and stuff like that. Yeah, so I had a stream that I was modding for, and in the middle of doing some command updates, Streamlabs kicked me out. So I just jumped back in, I just used my Twitch ID. When you do that, it doesn't pick up on my YouTube stuff. I have to log in with a Streamlabs ID so it picks up on both. So apologies for the delay, but we are here. We're not too bad of a technical start today. You know, some days it's really bad. I also forgot to check my lipstick before I moved over because I'm still half eating my breakfast. Again, I was like, I'm so close to being ready. Cool, eat breakfast. And then I had to do something, and then I had to do something, and then it was like, oh crap, it's lifetime. We're okay. We're okay. So, hi everybody, how are we doing? Samsara, congratulations on getting first. Sorry, that was right next to the mic and very loud. BD, hello, how are you going, lovely? I got the last of the birthday giveaway stuff out in the mail. Yesterday, not the last, sorry, I got most of it out. There's still a couple that have still got to go out because they're going in other packages or being hand delivered. So there's still a couple more, but 29 packages went out yesterday. So many cards, so much postage. Felt very bad for the post shop lady, but she was very grateful because I did my best to organise it and keep things in line. Hello, Smolt. Hello. Yes, because we did a size reset as well, it's now 6 for the emotes to get the perfect line up on the chat below me, but it depends on your own chat if you want to line it up with your own chat. Have not seen Fudd since we've done that, so we have to make sure we let Fudd know if he comes in today. But yes, yesterday I went and spent $148 on shipping to ship out all the birthday card stuff, which was wonderful, and I'm so excited for you all to receive it. And then I came home and slept, because that one job exhausted me. But then, as I was working, I also did my nails last night, so I have very pretty nails. I got some very pretty stickers. I had to go and pick up some, more envelopes and stuff like that, so while I was there, I found nail art stuff, and I was like, ooh, so I decided to do my nails as well. I did that during work in D&D last night. So, didn't get a lot done yesterday. I did do a little bit at night on my own colouring page that I've been working offline. I usually have an offline colouring page. So I finished off all the bush, and I've started on the sunset as well, and started bringing in the pinks to this page. Because again, this is going to be our counterpart. It uses the same base colour system, except this one's going to use our brighter pinks, and this one's going to use our cool pinks and purples and blues. So starting to get a little in there. Looks a little crowded to me. The nails. I know. I think you only need to do 1 or 2 stickers, and I was like, I need all nails. I'm doing it on all of them. It's lovely. Thank you, Anne. Hello over in YouTube. Yay, YouTube is definitely working. Good to see. Hey, right. So yes, we are back here to keep working on our gorgeous Kanoko Egusa. Oh, 6 emotes. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Well, we had the feedback that we needed to make the chat larger because, platforms both need to see the chat. It's like, that is fair feedback. So, it used to be 9. But also, just spam emotes. It's fun. So yes, we are working on this page. We're going to carry on with our dress of our cat here. Now, I was naughty last time and I never actually wrote down the colours. Luckily, it's just the blue blend that we used in the hydrangeas, so it's pretty straightforward, plus some Payne's Grey. So it's not a difficult one to match up, but I really should have written down my colours. We're on a weird angle today. There we go. That's a little better. Alright. And why on earth my walking frame is this side? I don't know. That's just going to make it more difficult when I do go walkies. Okay. I think we're there. So sorry about all the delays and setting up. I like to just go live, and that did not happen today. Some days it really does not. Watching from a very snowy Scotland, currently with a broken kneecap. Foul Christmas Eve. Oh my goodness, Anne, I am so sorry to hear that. I hope you're at least getting some good rest and managing to not be in too much pain. Because, ouch! Alright, So, last time we started on hair dress, so we're wanting to make this all lovely and blue. Now we do want more of a focus on a pastel blue, so I am going to continue with our indifferent blue, which is our darker of the blue shades we've been using. But just use this over top of our Payne's Grey and just to very lightly start blending in our tones. So yeah, as I said yesterday, the big job was I went to the post shop and got all that stuff posted. The art shop was just around the corner, so I did quickly pop in there. They unfortunately did not have the pink Koh-i-Noor pencil that I need to replace, and they did not have any new colours, nor did they have any individual pastel purples that I could try. They did, however, have gouache. So I did get a tube of just plain white gouache, and then I got home and realised I should have also grabbed my royal blue, which I did not, which is like, but at least I've got some more white. So that was one of the main things I was running out of. I have plenty of the Reno art to carry me through, to keep on learning, keep on playing with, and then when I feel more confident, I will invest in some better gouache. But yeah. Steffi, hello, how are you going? Congratulations on affiliate again. If we could do a shout out for Steffi, please. If you did not know, Steffi James is a Twitch streamer and they recently got affiliate, which is very, very exciting. Plays a lot of World of Warcraft. I know nothing about the game. I've been told it's D&D, but computer game and big dragon dungeons stuff. I know the art is very pretty. Wonderful Kiwi streamer. Yeah, look at all those pretty emotes flying. Was a surprise when I received the email. Yeah, it's always so good. Yeah, I think my affiliate anniversary is coming up next month, actually. Yeah, it is, because I was talking about trying to figure out what to do for it. Yeah. I'm at work being naughty because I'm waiting for coffee to kick in. Hey, the work lurk is valid. We have a lot of people who do the work lurk. I do the work lurk a lot as well. You know, sometimes it helps you concentrate, just having that sort of background noise, and I'm that type of stream that you can have up while you're doing things. And then you just look up every once in a while and you see the changes. Because it's not like things change quickly while I'm colouring. Because there is like slowness to what I do. So it's like if you're just looking up every once in a while, you just see a little bit of progression. And I'm aware because that's how I also watch a lot of creative streams. And I enjoy those sort of chill pace creative streams. So yeah, I am all good if you want to do the work lurk. And if anyone comes along and goes, why are you watching that? Well, colouring is a form of mental wellness. It is a positive mental health activity. So if anyone asks, just say that you're researching ways to look after your mental health, which is a valid health and safety item under the Health and Safety Workplace Act of New Zealand. I'm totally work appropriate. I am actually work appropriate. I am very safe for work. But yes, I am still here in Gisborne. So we've still got a couple more Gisborne streams. I do have to head back next week, which is sadness. We're also travelling on a Thursday, so I won't be missing stream, but also, that means Friday is going to be a sad stream. But, you know, holiday, I suppose, has to end eventually. I do have to get back home. I've got packages waiting for me. I'll have to try and get the bread maker off Mum ASAP so we can start experimenting with weird bread stuff. Depending what time, she does go to bed rather early. Yeah. She's usually in bed by 9, so... And we usually don't get in until 10. I have started laying down colour on the Ladybug page, but I am now taking a food break. Exciting! Yes, that is tomorrow's task. Normally, like, when I'm not streaming, because I stream Tuesday, Friday, Sundays, and then the Wednesday, Thursday have become my film days. So I try to get my YouTube content, my Patreon content, try and load up my social medias, like Wednesday, Thursday. So Wednesday, Thursday is also like midweek Patreon update. Like, it's literally these are my social media days. And I try to do it on Wednesday because Thursday is often grocery day or errand day. So it's like Thursday's a backup day. And then I also have Saturday morning available as like a fillover. But there's also, like, I have a lot of streamers on Saturday morning that I like to go and support. So Saturday mornings usually is a backup day, and I usually do end up using it. But I try to avoid filming on those days. Like, I'm editing throughout the week, but those are sort of like my filming days and getting, you know, Instagram posts lined up and, you know, different bits and pieces. Those are like dedicated sit-down film days. There'll still be times I film at odd times or at night or stuff if I've got the spoons, but those are my dedicated get the stuff done days. Yesterday, like I said, I went and posted all the giveaway stuff from the birthday stream, and then I just came home and slept. Wednesday I slept. Like, part of it I think is the heat right now. It is so humid. I mean, I'm not wearing a blanket hoodie. This should say a lot. I purposely looked for the thinnest clothes I have today because it's that warm. But so the heat isn't helping, and it's meaning that I'm sleeping longer during the day. So the point of all this me rambling, surprise, surprise, is that I normally would have at least started the Patreon stuff, and for the last two weeks it's been like last minute. I mean, I didn't film one the previous week because of the birthday stream, but yeah, last week it was like Saturday afternoon before I got to sit down and actually start recording the Patreon stuff, and it was just like go. But luckily it was just the background tutorial and it actually didn't take too long. I did still get it up on the Sunday. But yeah, so this Saturday I will be sitting down and working on the Ladybug page, and hopefully we'll finish it this Saturday. I have got a plan for the rest of it. I might have to, like, even if I finish it this week, I might have to split the video into 2 parts just because I'll be losing next Thursday for travel. And then Saturday when I'm back, I have a bunch of errands I'm going to have to do. Because, like, Friday will be stream, but I'm going to have to get groceries. I'm going to have to, like, there's a ton of errands I'm going to have to do back. So, but we'll see how we go. I do have the colouring page this month finished off to upload for y'all, so that'll go up possibly this week. I'll have to check when I put the last one up. I can't remember what week I'm putting up the colouring page now. But yeah, your support is just incredible. I'm just so grateful. So grateful. Again, it's all your support on Twitch, on the Patreon, on the YouTube that meant I could do things like give away all those prizes for my birthday stream. That was so wonderful to be able to send it out. Like, yeah, it was a lot of postage to drop, but also I'm so excited to send all those wonderful packages out and be able to get them. So excited. So excited. I also realized this morning when I woke up, we are very close to 2.7k on YouTube. Like, I am streaming towards 3k on YouTube. So, I'm also going to have to think about something for 3k on YouTube. Y'all are incredible. But yes, we've got one very important task to do, which folds into another task that we actually have to do in that. We have to go and get groceries, and in that grocery shop, I can do a very important task of snack hunting. I have a list. I've been like researching and scoping out weights and figuring out all sorts of things. Because Smalt is getting a kiwi snack box. So, we are sending all the goodies that I can manage. In weight limits of postage. But, yeah. 2 kgs is our limit, so you just can't go over that. And I am excited to send you all the snacks. Snack hunter mode engage. Oh, you gave me a challenge mode, and my favorite kind of challenge of like, I have a budget, I have a weight limit, and I need to get the most possible. Like, you are feeding my bargain hunting addiction here. I love scoping out the best deals and being like, all right, if I go here, I get this and this and this, and like, it is like legit. I have a spreadsheet on my phone. This is like engaged, a really specific thing for me that I love doing, which is finding the best deals possible. I am a bargain hunter. I'm an op shopper. I love scoping stuff out. So, Elizabeth, hello. Welcome in. Thank you. Thank you. Love your positivity, and your work is stunning. That is very sweet of you to say. I do believe that we get the energy that you put out into the world, so I do try to be a positive, glittery bubble in this world, because there's so much chaotic everything going on. So yeah, like, and it doesn't mean that I'm always like glittery rainbows, which I'm very much in glittery rainbow mood today. You know, some days we do have not so great, and some days we're just bursting at the seams. But we try our best. Plus, my middle name is Joy, so I have to be full of joy. Snack Tetris, you know it. Amy is a lovely energy to be around. Thank you, Smalt. I would hope that you would feel that way, considering we've been friends for many a year now. But that's still very sweet to hear. You are also a lovely energy to be around. All of y'all are, really. Like, I wouldn't stream if y'all weren't lovely to spend my time with, because I spend a number of hours streaming a week, so if I didn't enjoy hanging around with all you lovely folk, I wouldn't be here. I was a little worried that we were going to get a bot follow invasion, because they've been doing the rounds. They've been hitting the Warhammer channels and the mini painting channels. So for those that don't know, if you are on Twitch and then suddenly a streamer jumps up by like 3,000 follows, or so. What it is it's all the bots that then they do it so that they seem like a more legit account. They'll go around and they'll mass follow an account, and then they start the whole "Hi, I'm here to sell you follows" comments on all the channels, so that the algorithm doesn't think there is much of like a new account just commenting because they follow a bunch of accounts. But then the accounts get mass banned because, you know, we block them all because they're just selling spam, and then they get deleted and the numbers go back down again from Twitch. So it's not fun. That's why we colour. It brings fun and joy into a crazy old world. Exactly. It's very much needed. Thank you for giving such good vibes. Colouring this page along with you. Oh my goodness. Yay. Yay. I hope it's going well. I am loving how this page is going. Yeah, I mean, we've been doing it for, gosh, this is stream number 6 now, I think. But I don't mind how long it takes because I'm really enjoying it, and it's so gorgeous. I really love Kanoko Egusa's work. Like, everything I colour in her work turns into one of my faves. And I just think it's, yeah, I need to colour a lot more of her this year. I don't need to colour in general, but I do need to colour every day. Like, I genuinely have a need to colour every day. It really is how I keep myself mentally well. And it is my anxiety reliever, it's my stress reliever, and it does bring me a lot of joy. Like, even just flipping through colouring books brings me a lot of joy. Colouring is my stress reliever and my calm time. Yes. Excellent. I hear that from a lot of people, that they really do find a lot of peace in colouring. And it's true. Like, I know colouring's not for everyone, but I do believe that if you've tried colouring once and you're like, yeah, it's not for me, you may have been colouring the wrong type of colouring page for you. Because there is so many varieties of colouring pages out there that it's just like, maybe we just need to try you on a different page. But I also do understand that for some people, it may not be the most calming process, but I genuinely am addicted to it. I genuinely do love it. Sorry, I just need to find, there's the end there. I need to replace my corner washi tape. So one of the things that we've done is, as you can see, my arm likes to catch on the corner of a book as I'm colouring. So I just use some washi tape, and I just making sure we're nice and flat, stick the page down, stick the corner down. And then because it's washi tape, we'll be able to lift it right off, but also I won't keep pulling my corner up. I don't mind the long time. I'm a very slow colorist as well. Yes, you color every day as well. Fantastic. Yeah, it's definitely about the process of coloring for me, so it doesn't matter how long it takes. Like, the outcome is lovely, and I do love my finished pages, and if I slow down, I find I love my outcomes a lot more. But it's also the process of the colouring, like that calmingness that I get from it, the relief, just a lovely time. And I get more out of it when I slow down as well. So taking that time to enjoy the process and slow right down has multiple benefits. So yeah, I was looking at my coloured pages that I've completed so far in January, and I was like, oh, I really have not completed a lot. And I'm like, no. Let's change that thinking, because you've done a lot. You've worked slowly, but you've worked methodically. I love what I've coloured so far. And it's okay if we don't have a pile of completed pages, because I'd rather have a pile of pages that I'm really happy with. And that I got what I needed out of them. I got that distraction from the pain, I got that calming mind space, I got that joy, I got to share the joy on stream, you know. I've got the pages that I did for techniques and all sorts. So yeah, changing the mindset. I have completed the perfect amount of pages, and that is whatever amount I complete. You should see my office at work, a veterinarian's office. It's a mess of so many colouring items and book. I colour on breaks and in between patients. Oh, goodness. I used to take a colouring book into work the few times that I did go. So I work from home because of mobilisation issues. And before, I used to every once in a while do full days until my doctor basically said no and put me onto government support and basically said you are not allowed to work more than a couple hours a day. So that stopped me going into the lab to cover on full days. But when I did go into the lab, I used to take in colouring books because I worked in an office space and I was the only one in this little administration office. So there were 3 desks in there, and so one desk was my actual workstation. I was mostly there to answer phones and do some stuff, but there was a lot of downtime in between medical samples being dropped off on couriers. So I'd just be like sitting there colouring away, blasting music, and then people would come from the back of the lab to ask me a question and then just sit down and chat. And I had spare colouring books, so they would start colouring in the colouring books as well. And it would get dubbed the therapy room because they'd be like, oh, I'm so stressed, I'm going to see Amy. And then come into the room and start colouring. It was great. Yeah, I do miss that. I miss being able to like pop into work and see and chat with people and stuff, but also it's definitely a lot easier working from home now and not having to mobilize into the office. Takes a while to find the right books for you. It does, and like it's something I talked about in my collection tour recently, is that one of the things I will be focusing on is purchasing more books that fit what I like to colour now that I've kind of started getting, like, kind of understanding what I'm drawn to in terms of colouring books. I love all my colouring books, but there's definitely books I colour in more and lean towards more. And then also, like, it's handy to have those other books, and there's nothing wrong with other styles. Like, you know, I'm not someone who leans towards mandalas. Doesn't mean there's anything wrong with mandalas. I appreciate a good mandala when I need some mindless colouring and I just want to colour a pattern in pretty colours. Like, absolutely. But am I going to pull out a mandala every day? No, I have to be in a very specific mood for a mandala. Kirby, on the other hand, pull them out all the time. Enjoy Kirby, enjoy the details, enjoy Kanoko and all the cuteness of the animals and the Sylvanian family style. Those sort of pages like that, but anything with like a lot of repeating patterns, not so much for me. But I can appreciate the beauty in them, and I've seen some really gorgeous pages. So yeah, it's just finding what works for you. Like, all colouring is valid. You colour a $2 Barbie book that's designed for a 3-year-old with crayons, it's still valid colouring. In fact, one of the things I want to do this year is a colouring with crayons challenge, because I think that would be really fun to try and colour a page with crayons. Getting a set of basic 12 pencils and showing what you can achieve with just 12 pencils. A lot of fun stuff like that. A lot of like pushing myself to show that you don't have to have the fanciest supplies and that you can achieve gorgeous stuff with really cheap supplies and just colour with what you've got access to. You've only got a ballpoint pen. You can do some great stuff with just a standard biro. I've been watching your videos and I'm so fascinated with all your knowledge and techniques. Oh, thank you. If there's anything in particular that you would ever like explained further or you'd like more information on, please let me know. I can't guarantee I'll get to it right away, but I will add it to my list and I will try to get to it. I've had a lot of requests for a light tutorial and it is on the agenda. I'm still trying to figure out how to break down light in like a proper tutorial format. Like when I'm colouring on stream, I just ramble and talk about what I'm colouring at the time. But like sitting down and figuring it out as a tutorial to film, that's a bit different for me. Like I actually have started writing a script for this thing. I've been working on this thing for like 6 months in my mind. So eventually I will get there and I will do a massive lighting tutorial. I thought about also doing some skin tone tutorials for not only like various shades of skin tones, but then also how to take those principles and apply it to odd colored skin tones. Like if you wanted to do red skin or green skin or blue skin, or, you know, how to take those same concepts but apply it to all types of skin. I need to update my skin tones anyway. I have a very old tutorial from when I used to upload original art on the channel back in the day, and the skin tone is very European. And I do talk about some other colours to add. It's about buying a pencil set to get basic skin tones, and I talk about colours to add to get darker tones, but I really don't actually focus properly on variety of skin tones. I give you one skin tone set, so I actually want to expand that and be like, actually this is what you should get to get a variety of skin tones, because it's not inclusive and it's not great. So it's still a good like starting off set, but it's not an inclusive set. So I want to update that as well and be like, here's what you should actually get so you can achieve a variety of skin tones. Skin would be good. Okay, yeah, I've had a few requests about my skin and how I do skin tone and stuff like that, and like I have a page I'm working on at the moment, so this will be a good one to show off like how to take those same techniques but apply it to green, because her skin's going to be green. So yeah. Actually, it might be a good one to do in February, because I'll also be doing a bunch of Fae, and I like to do Fae with odd coloured skin as well. I wonder if I could fit it into the February schedule. Possibly. Possibly. In fact, before I forget... Before I forget, because we know me, we know my brain. We don't want January. Boom. I had a biro around here somewhere. There's a biro. Human and odd. Use Fae. Faeberry, a rundown into fun skin colours. Ooh, I like it, Smalt. I like it. Faeberry is fun though, and I've got so many fairy books that I haven't coloured in yet, so I'm really excited to pull it out. Like, I know it's, you know, also February and Valentine's, but Faeberry is way more fun to me. Brilliant. It really is. Smalt really does come up with the best ideas. I have learned over many years of being friends with Smalt that if Smalt suggests something, do it, because Smalt is like always right. I have never been led astray by Smalt. Smalt suggests colours, we do it. Smalt suggests topics, we do it. I have never been led wrong. We appreciate you, Smalt. And also for our new friends in YouTube who may not be aware, so the chat below me, you'll see people commenting who may not be in your chat. That's because I'm also live on Twitch. So right now Smalt is on Twitch and Elizabeth are on YouTube chatting, but you'll see both of you down below me and you'll be able to see both chats. That's why I was a couple minutes on the starting screen, because I wanted to make sure that my chat box was actually picking up both of them again. Because it's important, y'all. Like, you might be on different platforms, but I still want you all to be able to say hi to each other and chat together, you know? Yeah, sparkly hearts. I will eventually get my emotes and stuff sorted out on YouTube as well. The YouTube streaming seems to be a lot more stable now, so I think we're getting good. That's something in February we'll be looking into a bit more. Now I'm feeling a lot more confident in the YouTube side and getting myself set up on the YouTubes. Do 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 do. But yes, how are we going out there? Has anyone got any exciting plans coming up, either for colouring and creativity or just in general? Can you believe that we are already like a third of the way through January? I swear, I blink and this month is already over, and it's like, where is the year going? It's not meant to go this fast. It still feels like it should be the first week in January. I'm looking at Buddy Colour in Gnome Sweet Gnome by Teresa Goodrich. Hello, Colour with Bridget. That is a very sweet book. I unfortunately have not got that one in my Teresa Goodrich collection. But it's definitely something we will get eventually because I love Teresa Goodrich's work. Though, that being said, if you are interested in a Buddy Colour with Colour by Bridget, Colouring Haven... Creative Haven, not Colouring Heaven, always switch those two around, do put out a bunch of free pages from each book as well, so you might be able to do it with the freebie. I have currently filled up on Buddy Colours for February, so I am already all booked out. Oh, thank you. I love your work and videos. Thank you so much, Bridget. That's very kind of you. There's been so many new friends to the channel recently, and it's wonderful, wonderful to see. And I'm glad you all appreciate the videos, because I have a lot of fun filming them. It's been a long few weeks for me, at least another month with a leg brace on, and with the snow I can't get out at all. Oh goodness, and I hope you've at least got lots of lovely things to keep you company and keep you entertained, and hopefully we can keep you entertained for a few hours at least and help, you know, distract. Which reminds me, 8:30, 9:30, 10:30, 11:30, 12:30. 12:30 is when I'm due my next meds. Oh, that's right. I was going to put another big gem on there. I lost one of my big gems.
Set a timer for 1 hour and 40 minutes.
Thank you, Sammy.
Sure, 1 hour and 40 minutes. And we're starting now.
Thank you.
Welcome.
I usually try to time my pain meds so that it's on the hour with stream, and it makes it a little easier, but I had to take them at an odd time today because I just needed to get them in me. Lots of colouring, yes. It is a great distraction. I am very excited for future colouring. I have a couple of very special colouring books coming over. I absolutely am so excited for them to arrive. I have one of my dream books coming, which is a Clara Markova. cost just as much in shipping as it did for the actual book. So very, very expensive, but very, very excited for it. And then I also have coming in the same bundle, which wasn't too much more to add to shipping, Kanoko. I can't remember who the illustrator is, but it's a story of cute cats, I believe, is the translated name. It is this. It is essentially cats in clothes doing human things. It is gorgeous, and I'm so excited for it to come in as well. But yeah, does anyone have like dream artist or dream books that they've always wanted to be able to get, or things that they know that they want to add to their collection? Right, I think we're just about done with our ultramarine. Alright, I think that'll do. We may bring in some more ultramarine down below, but I think that'll do for now. I need another extender. Amira, hello! How are you going today, lovely? How are you? Oh, Arthritis New Zealand, what do you want right now? Oh no, you're just the generic one. You're not actually the proper one that I'm looking for. Cool, cool. Right, where are my extenders? In the pencil case, because I cleaned up. Oh, get in there. I just got back from the grocery store. I'm very proud of you for doing the groceries. That is quite a big effort spoon item. So, good job. I hope you brought some delicious snacks to reward yourself with afterwards. Did I actually put ultramarine on there, or did I forget to do that? It looks like I kind of forgot. It's okay, we'll just clean that up now. Yes, we still have to tackle the grocery store here. One of those lovely, lovely jobs that's got to be done. Sammy was very kind and did a quick little shop last night while I was playing D&D. How are you doing? I'm doing well, thank you, Amira. Pain-wise, we are not doing too bad today. Definitely a bit sore because I did have a big day yesterday, finally getting all the birthday giveaway stuff in the mail. But I'm feeling very good, it's in the mail now. And I got to pick up cute little treats like some nail stickers. I also found my glitter nail polish that I wore all the time in the blue shade that I've run out of, or rather there's such a little amount it's super sticky. So I managed to find the royal blue, but also like an ocean blue. Super, super excited to finally get my glitter nails back. And then, yeah, picked up nail stickers. And, yeah, spent ages doing my nails. Just little things, you know, like, it wasn't much, but just little things that bring me joy. I also found some really rainbow pretty cat ears for Sammy. They're so cute. And, yeah, now I get to colour and enjoy the day. So, all the good things. Artsy Endo, hello. Next books on my list are without a doubt Carolina. Kubu. Oh goodness, I have heard this name pronounced. We have talked about this before in my terrible name of pronunciations. Terrible pronunciation of names. I'm not even putting the words in correct order at the moment. Wow. Good job, Amy. And one I don't know the name of, but it is Japanese or Korean with watercolor paper. I want to practice watercolor. Yeah. Ooh, those sound like good ones too. There's a couple of gorgeous watercolor books as well. I think it's Watercolor Wild is one that is on my wish list at some point. Where it's just a small colouring book, but the paper is also watercolour, and it is about teaching watercolour techniques too. I'm definitely wanting to do a little bit more wet media exploration this year. Like, we dabbled in it a little bit last year, but I really, really enjoyed it, especially the gouache. So I'm excited to do some more gouache techniques as well. Yeah, it was very good to get those bits done. They still, you know, it's me, and I'm always like, these 50 other things on my list I should do, but also trying to be kinder to myself this year, and also be better about listening to my body and understanding when, you know, it's at its limits. Like, it's the reason why I kept on getting so burnt out last year, was I just kept pushing. So, and there will still be days I push myself too far. It's me, it's inevitable, but trying to be better this year about listening to the body and going, nope, we actually need to slow down and stop today. That being said, I will be pushing myself to hopefully go swimming a couple more times before I leave here, because there is one of the best accessible pools I have ever seen, and I want to go swimming again. It was so good to go swimming. So good. I have Rising and her other book, Circle of Nature, coming from Etsy. Yeah, I think sometimes though, for a good quality book that has been a dream book for a long time, it can be worth it, particularly if it's like one of those books where you're just like, love it. Like, I just bought the Clara Markova book, thanks to a wonderful, wonderful bean giving me some money for my birthday, essentially. And words. Sorry, my brain's like chugging along right now. But yeah, the wonderful, wonderful, wonderfulness of it meant that I could, you know, buy this book, which has been on the wish list for so long. And like, the book itself isn't cheap, and then it's the exact same price in shipping the book as well. But it's such a dream book for me. It's one of those books that's been like years I've wanted this book. So it's not like just a generic impulse choice. So I'm very excited, and I do believe it's worth it. Because also, uncolored books can bring a lot of joy as well when you flip through and just look at all those gorgeous line work pages and just appreciate the line artist as well. But just as a heads up, we have just about hit our first hour. So one of the things I do on the channel is every 57 minutes we stop, we put down our pencils, and we do 3 minutes of stretching. Now this is timed with Twitch and their hourly ad breaks, but we use this as a self-care reminder. So take this opportunity to stop and think, what do you need to do to look after yourself? Have you had some water? Have you moved this hour? Do you need to take any pain meds? Do you need to grab a snack? Do you need to go to the bathroom? Do you have like washing in the machine you need to put on, or a dishwasher load, or something you need to put away? Something to look after yourself and make life a little easier for you, because it's very easy to get very engrossed in something on the computer and then it's been 4 hours. So take a moment to stop. I, of course, will be doing our wiggles. I will be stretching my back and stretching my hips so that I am not in pain. And I'm also going to be hydrating because it is hot here and we definitely need some water. So I'm going to get this started. And let's do some... Oh, I don't need them, but I want the Japanese edition of Kanoko Egusa's book. Yeah. Difference of is there's postcards in the back, and I want some postcards. Now, interestingly, also the paper is very different, and I've heard mixed things about the paper. It's a lot smoother and has less tooth and doesn't grip things as much, according to some people, but then some people love the paper more. So it's very interesting, but I'm with you on the postcards. The postcards are so cute. I am also like, I kind of need the Japanese editions, even though I really don't, but I also really don't. Alright, let's get this stretch started. If you've got wiggle emotes, feel free to drop them in. Ooh. Oh, there's a couple of clicks in the back. Oh. This is why we move every hour. Yeah, Circle of Nature is one on my list as well. Well, I mean, like, sometimes too, it's about what brings you joy. Like, if you've seen my complete collection tour, you'll know I have almost every Kirby Roseanne's book, right? The only book I'm missing from his books is Color Morphia. Now, do I need it? Because no, Color Morphia is a compendium. It uses pages from other books. I already have those books. I don't need it. I don't have complete collection, like, need for it. Like, even though it's Kirby, like, I'm like, I don't need it for the collection point. I just need it because it's Kirby, and I adore Kirby, and I adore his work. And so I would like to complete his collection. But these other artists where I'm like, you know, Maria Troyal, I've got a couple of her books. I love it. But I don't feel the need to have every Maria Troyal book. It's also what brings you joy. And, you know, we're adults. There are worse things we could be addicted to spending our money on than some colouring books. And I also view it like they're books of art. The uncoloured line is still a beautiful piece of line work. Your gift sub ended. Sorry, Small. Thank you so much for battling Adland. You're probably an ad, so you can't hear me at all. How are you going, Sammy?
I'm okay. I need a break, and it's cooler out here, so I've opened the door.
Thank you.
Wind doesn't make much noise.
Yeah, no, it should be good. I was kind of thinking I might turn the fan on and try and get some air moving, eh?
Yeah, that'd be good. It's not too hot, it's just
Humid.
in here, getting humid,
Yeah. Yeah, even I'm like all the ice water today. Though my ice is already melted in here. Thank you. Alright, we've got about 30 seconds of wiggles left. Get your stretches in. Get your water in. Oh, the back. Oy. So for those that aren't aware, I have a autoimmune arthritic condition called ankylosing spondylitis. So the longer I sit, the more my bones fuse together and the more painful it gets, which is why we do this every hour, because it really does help. Alright, 3, 2, 1. There we go. There is our 3 minutes of stretching. Thank you so much to those of you on Twitch who might have gone to Adland for us, and I hope you enjoyed your stretches. I hope you're feeling good and loose and limber, and you got some hydration, and you took care of what you needed to look after you, because self-care is important. Right, let's get some more of this dress done. Circle of Nature. Yeah. I don't have any of her work, but I have seen a couple of flip throughs, and Rising looks great. Ribby! Hello, lovely, and thank you so much for gifting a sub to Smolt, who well and truly deserves it. I appreciate you, Ribby. You're lurking. All good, hun. Enjoy the lurk. It's lovely to see you again. And thank you as well. It's very kind. Very kind. Rivi is an absolute sweetheart, and if you did not know, Rivi also streams. You got it? Thank you so much. Rivi creates, and they are starting to create colouring pages, which I might have one printed off of. Hehehe. Nikki Flower, hello. How are you going today, lovely? Do, 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 do. Alright, so we definitely want all this one coloured in our pale blue. I do love the blue dress. I mean, I'm a sucker for blue. We know this. One day my hair will be blue again. Instead of minky green. I do like my blue. But also I like the pop of the blue of the dress. And already the flowers are tying in a bit more now. So yes, I'm just working slowly with light ultramarine to build up our dress here. Do, 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 do. Right, how's my phone going? Nothing charged overnight for me. It was so annoying when I woke up and everything was flat. It's like, oh my god. 75%. Thank goodness. My, the charging port of my phone is also dropping in and out, and so I've been using a wireless charger that Sammy has given me, but even that sometimes is not charging the phone. It's really going. I'm really going to have to just bite the bullet and get a new phone, I think. I mean, it's an S9. It's done really well. I'm just one of these people that wants to, like, buy a piece of technology and then just never replace it. I don't want to upgrade. Kind of have to, though. So before the ads overtook me, I do have Kanoko postcard book. Don't know if the paper is the same as Egypt. Paper in the postcard book is thicker and have texture, not unlike mythographic. Ooh, that's good to know. I don't know about the postcard book. I can send you... Who was it? I think it's Happy Catastrophe on... Yeah, it's Happy Catastrophe because it was their December completed pages because they were talking about Konoko's books because they did a bunch in there and they were working on the Christmas tree page that I was working on, and they had issues with that page like I did, but of course mine was due to my color choices, not the paper. Yeah, and then we're just having a little chat about it. But I can send you the link where they mentioned it. There's a couple other people that I've heard, but then I've also heard like good things about the paper. I think a lot of thing with paper as well was how you prefer to work in your specific mediums. So much stuff can affect paper, like even the humidity of the temperature around you can affect paper. So yeah, it's just finding what works for you in terms of paper. Obviously, though, I think a lot of us are like, slightly thicker paper that is single-sided, please, would be ideal. Doing good, thanks. How are you doing today, hon? I'm doing really well, thank you. We're doing pretty darn good. It's not too bad of a pain day. Still pain day, but it's not too bad. So, you know, we'll take it. We'll take it. We've got cute nails. We've got, you know, we're working on this page, which I adore. I've got my caffeine. I'm doing good. All the good little things. And that's a big thing too that I am a proponent of, is you find the little things to be happy about, and you got enough little things, a big thing doesn't make that much of a difference. So, like, it's such a little thing, but I really like my nails at the moment. They're really cute. So it's like, it's making me happy, you know? I found my glitter nail polish again. That makes me happy. I can have my blue glittery nails back. It's like, it feels like a glitter day, so I have a pile of glitter on my face. I don't even know if the camera's picking it up, but there's glitter all over my cheeks. Makes me happy. We'll send you a note. Thank you, lovely. Appreciate it. Right, we'll come back to the bottom there, because that's going to possibly need some more of the actual ultramarine worked into it too. We'll keep working into our dress just a little bit more and just building up these layers. Now, unfortunately, my ultramarine at some areas, sorry, my light ultramarine in some areas can get a little scratchy on the pencil, and I do notice there are a couple areas where the pigment isn't the greatest, but it's just like every once in a while, and I know that if I just scribble a little bit on a separate piece of paper, it takes away that little weird chunk. Happens every once in a while. All pencils have that pigment that doesn't always blend in perfectly. You're fabulous, son. Sometimes we need glitter. Absolutely. I am a big proponent of glitter, you know? We need glitter sometimes. Sometimes I put glitter on my face because I'm like, I just feel happy today. Let's wear glitter. And then sometimes I'm like, I don't feel great today. Let's wear glitter. Sometimes I'm like, I just need glitter. I will just wear glitter. Any excuse to wear glitter. If it's enough of a win to keep you going, it's a good win no matter what size. Exactly, Smalt. That is a wonderful way to word it. You are 100% correct. And a lot of wins can outweigh anything, I reckon. And yeah, some days it is harder to find those wins. But, you know, you can find the little things as little as possible. If it's as simple as putting some glitter on your cheeks, do it. And also, you know what? Do what makes you happy. I've been told before that, like, why the heck are you wearing pigtail buns and glitter? You're in your late 30s. And I'm like, meh. Makes me happy. You don't like it? You don't have to watch. It's quite alright. But also, space buns and glitter makes me happy. And it's also very comfortable because it takes the hair off my neck. So it also helps me feel cooler. Smell, you are so right to do the stress pale blue. It's so pretty. And when we do the dilute calicos, it's just going to look so pretty. I checked with the fun police and they said it looks cute. Well, if the fun police say I should wear it, then I guess it's the law that I have to wear space buttons. Just don't have the fun police looking too hard, because apparently I am an influencer and enabler and encourage and enable people's colouring addictions by showing people how to get official free pages for free, even though it really isn't much, and I'm just linking actual websites of the artists where they do put out their legit free pages. Oh my god, I had to clip those moments in the last stream. It just cracked me up so much. So much. But yeah, speaking of free pages as well, if anyone is interested in Kanoko Egusa's work, there is actually a website where she does upload free pages, and there are some cute pages on there. And then let me just go copy and then paste. Boom. That is her actual website, her actual officially released free pages. So you got access to a printer, you can grab some if you don't have any Kanoko Egusa. I started off with one, and I was about halfway through colouring it, and I just ended up buying the books because I was like, I'm gonna need it. Gateway pages. Join. Right, so we are getting there. Just fade that one out ever so slightly. And then we've just got this bottom section to blend out a little bit. Now, I can't remember if we did decide on the colour of those flowers. Those are our last flowers left. And I think I was maybe thinking the pink. But then he was going to be in pink. No, I was going to come back to that after I had done a few more colours. And then see if I could figure out what colour that we were going to do for those flowers. I remember... We are a therapy group for addicted colorists. You know it. We meet 3 times a week at 10 a.m. on Tuesday, Friday, and Sunday, New Zealand time. We're available as an online therapy group. Unfortunately, this therapy group has never solved the addiction to colouring. In fact, we've probably more enabled and it just resulted in purchasing more books. But you at least get support and encouragement. To think I put in the title, will we finish this today? I knew we wouldn't. I'll be lucky to finish the dress today. Well, no, I will finish the dress today. I'll be lucky to finish, like, a cat today. Oh, sorry. Shaky cam. I'm on a temporary desk while I am here on holiday in Gisborne, and the desk shakes, which causes the camera to shake. So we will be back to stable cam when I am back home. And enablement. Colouring is the therapy, but also the addiction. It's multi-purpose. Hey, we're not nothing if efficient. Going to do a glaze layer over the shadow area, even though you're really not going to see much of this light ultramarine. It will just help tie everything together. And there we go. I may come in and use a little bit more indifferent blue and just push those shadows just ever so slightly, but I think we're okay for now. So because I was naughty and didn't do this last time, let's just get our colours down so that we can remember what we were using if we do need to go back, or if we want to use those colours in another section. And barrow. We have, of course, 181 Payne's Grey, 247, 120, and 146. Sure, that's 146. Yes, it is. And this is the Right Kitty dress. Okay. So now I am thinking for this outfit here, we do our cool pink for the shirt, and then we do like a brown for the shoes, and then maybe some greys or whites for the tights and shorts, but definitely pink for the shirt. Take no chances after the Christmas fall. Exactly. This is why I created the colouring page notes sheet, and why I am meant to write down colours, particularly if I'm not coming back to a page for a while. But I was naughty, and now I am paying the price. But that's okay. I have a plan on how to fix that wall up. I just have to find the right washi tape, and then it's going to look fabulous. That one, and of course our Payne's Grey. And then I might just pull out the white and our pale grey, our cool grey one. Oh, there's my other biro. You can go that side. Boom. Right, so that gives us our pinks. So once again, we'll start by placing our shadows. So once again, we have a top-down light source and we have a little bit filtering on the side. So we are working with more of a like angled this way shadow. So anything that's on top would be casting a shadow down. So for example, our collar here will be casting a shadow. And it'll be quite a tight shadow behind the sleeve as well, because of course the sleeve will be coming up a bit. So even though the shadow would actually extend all the way across the shoulder, the sleeve would be raised up in front of that. So it's really just a little tight area back here. And we can bring this down slightly on the side. And then of course we've got all under here. And we can extend this down a little bit. And then this would have, because we're coming this way, there would also be shadow coming from the arm. And then a little bit on the front here would be also casting a shadow. And each of our buttons would also be casting a shadow. And it would be bigger at the bottom. And then our pocket would also be casting just a little bit of a shadow, again a bit bigger at the bottom because of that top down light source. What if his pants are the dark brick colour? Ooh, like a dark chocolatey brown. Ooh, that could be quite pretty. And then we can still do like the lighter brown for his shoes, and that leaves our tights free to be stripes or a colour or something. Yeah, that could work quite well actually. I know, for some reason his shoes are screaming out brown. Like a, not the red browns, but more like the bark brown. So that would tie in quite lovely as well. To use more of our Van Dyke brown, which I now have the backup for, and I asked Sammy to remove the nub from the extender. So that's what we got our Van Dyke down to. I could probably get a little bit more, but I would not be able to get it in and out of the extender. So when my fingers can't get them out, then they are officially retired, which is why I usually aim for that yellow line, because then I know I can get them in and out. And then this is the furthest away from the lights. That would be a slightly darker area of fabric. Same with down here. Blend that shadow up and merge it into our button shadow. Alright, I think we're good to start with some magenta. So again, we will be aiming to create a really light pastel pink here, and we are doing cooler pinks because we have our other page, the Chris Ortega page, where we've used the same base green and browns, but in that one we're using warm pinks and peaches, and it's sort of how it's that fun contrast of you can use the same greens, same browns, the same base tones, but then if you change that complementary tone, you get a whole different vibe to the picture. So we've got the same greens, same yellows, same browns, but then because this one uses cooler tones, the pinks, purples and blues, versus this one which will use the peaches and the pinks, we're going to have quite a bit of a contrast. When I finish the sunset in that one. I don't know what is going on with the temperature here today, but oh my god, it is so humid and hot. Out of curiosity, distractions. Actually purposeful distractions, because I also need to charge more devices. There's nothing charged overnight. No, you gotta go that way to charge, right? Yeah. And then you're not charging it all. Oh, goody. There we go. Now you're charging. Cool, I see your message, Small. Thank you. And bear with me. Come on, phone. You can do it. Oh, fine. Don't work website. We'll just do it this way. (26°C). 78.8. Yeah. So almost 79 Fahrenheit, 26°C here at the moment. Gotta love summer. Do, 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 do. So, I had ordered a mythographic book, the Crystal Kingdom one that is coming out or has just come out. But basically it wasn't meant to get released until like the start of February here. Which I was like, perfect, okay, so I'm not at home for January, absolutely fine. And then the place that I ordered it from updated their estimated delivery of the stock time to Saturday a week ago, and there's a dispatch time to being the Monday following this Saturday for the stock to be arriving, which was, you know, the middle of January. And I was like, oh crud, I'm not home to get this book. So I contacted them and I was like, hey, if the stock arrives in, can we change my address to here because I'm here until the end of January? They're like, yeah, sure, no problem, after some back and forward. So they changed the address to here, but then the stock was delayed. And so now the stock has not arrived. And of course I leave next week. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to have to contact them again and go, hey, because the stock's being delayed now, can I change it back? Watch it be dispatched on the original dispatch date, even though it all changed. I had looked up saw the flipper of the Crystal Kingdom, but I was excited by what I saw, but I saw a flipper of the Crystal Kingdom. I was like, yeah, I think I can pass on that book. Yeah, I'm not sure what to expect. That one was an impulse purchase. Kind of wish I'd pre-ordered Fairy Wonderland, because I probably was thinking of Fairy Wonderland when I ordered the Crystal Kingdom one. But it's ordered, it's paid for, it's coming, so yeah. So we'll see when it gets here. I mean, it's a new artist, which is going to be interesting anyway. I've been avoiding flip throughs because I want to be surprised when it comes in. So we will see. But if it takes much longer, I may just cave and watch a flip through of it. At least it'll be on the good paper. It was like that with Kirby's Alien World. Amazon kept delaying and I found it cheaper in a shop. So the place that I order books from, which is called Mighty Ape, which is kind of like a New Zealand Amazon, but it's not really Amazon. But it's kind of the closest local version thing that we have. So I do end up getting a lot of books off there. And for example, Alien Worlds followed a trend that happens with Mighty Ape, where they'll have a dispatch date. Say something's meant to come out on the 1st of March, and that'll match to global, the books are meant to come out here. I will either get that book exactly on the 1st of March, or in the case of Joanna Basford's Small Victories, if it was meant to come out on the 1st of March, I got it on the 14th of March. She was like, delay. In the case of Alien Worlds, I got that nearly a month early because they got the stock a month early and were like, meh, and sent it out. And it was fantastic because I got one of the first flips up as well. But also just like it came in early and I was so excited about it. So yeah, it's either it comes early, it comes late, or it comes bang on time. Which I guess technically is the free options you have when you pre-order something, because it either comes early, late, or on time. So that's really not actually that surprising. But more likely than not, they either come a little bit early, or they come really, really late. There's very few times I get them exactly when they expect to ship them. But of course they are relying on stock arriving from overseas, so that can be a big issue for them, is when the stock arrives. So like Small Victories was so delayed, which, you know, that's fine. I tend to not pre-order many books because, like, I like to have a look of the flip through first. Kirby is an instant pre-order for me though. But I do have, I think I've only got a couple of books pre-ordered now. So I've got Kirby's Reflections pre-ordered. I've got this Crystal Kingdom one pre-ordered, which I did on Impulse a while ago. And then the only other one that I've got pre-ordered is Critical Role have a new colouring book coming out. For focusing on campaign 3. Yeah. I was very excited for Alien Worlds. I love Alien Worlds. Like, Myth of Morpheus still has a very special place in my heart. But Alien Worlds is a very close second. I really enjoy Alien Worlds. And I love what everyone creates in Alien Worlds because there are no rules. It's aliens, so it's very freeing. And I feel like a lot of people go really wild because it's freeing. They're like doing odd color combos and just exploring a lot of potentials and just being really like varied in their color choices. Like, Fragile World. Beautiful, beautiful book. The animals in Fragile World, glorious, really wonderful book. I love the illustrations in it. I don't find it as exciting because I feel like a lot of us look at the animal, go and research how the animal look and colours the animals as they're meant to be coloured. Which is like these beautiful pages done in Fragile World, but I don't feel like it explores a lot of creativity, whereas with Alien Worlds, because they're aliens, like, the water can be any colour, the plants can be any colours, the creatures can be any colours, and just seeing how people go for it on these pages is so fascinating. So, yeah, I really like Alien Worlds. And I know a lot of people didn't care for it, and that's valid too. Like, if space isn't your thing and aliens aren't your thing, absolutely fine. There are lots of glorious books out there. Colour what inspires you. But yeah, for me, I love Alien Worlds. I'm excited to get back to Alien Worlds. I didn't bring it with me this time. But yeah, there should be a bit more in there. One of the things I've set myself up for, though, this year is if I have an existing work in progress page in a book, I have to carry on with that work in progress page to try and whittle down these whips. And there is the Crystal Kingdom overview page in Alien Worlds that is currently in progress, and I've been putting off going back to it because there's a lot of crystals, right? But I'll just work away at it slowly. But yeah, I didn't bring Alien Worlds this time with me, and I didn't bring Mythomorphia with me. I brought Worlds Within Worlds as my Kirby book. I have done a little bit in it while I've been here. I've been working away on the whip in that one. Yeah, I didn't get Small Victories. I watched a flip through and print wasn't good. Small Victories is cute. I have not coloured in it yet. I have it, but I brought it. I did end up ordering it because it went on a great special. I mean, most of Joanna Basford's books go on a really good special here, so they're not much. And the size of it was what got me, because one of the things, so Small Victories does not live on my colouring shelf. Small Victories lives in a bag that is by my front door, and it is my emergency hospital bag. I've still got to finish collecting all the pieces, but basically, because I am a fool's risk, I use a walking frame to mobilize. I trip over a lot. When I trip over, a sprain can render me needing to be hospitalized, because if I cannot mobilize independently, I cannot stay at home. So they have to get me into the hospital for a couple of days. An ambulance has to come. They have to pick me up off the floor. They test my mobility, and then if I can't move, I have to go into hospital. And the physiotherapy team swap out my Zimmer frame for a gutter frame, which uses this to support if I can't lean on my wrists and help support my ankles and get me to a point where I can mobilize so I can get back home. But because of that, when I fall, I have a pendant alarm at home that I can press that I wear. So if I trip over and I land on the floor and I can't get up, I can press this and it basically calls a monitoring centre and they send an ambulance out. If it gets to a point where I have to go into hospital, the ambulance staff aren't going to go around and like unplug my phone charger from the wall and then find my this, find my this, find my this. Like, they will get my keys, they will get a handbag with my wallet, or if it's like easy accessible, like they'll help me get a couple of bits, but they won't stop and gather a toothbrush, they won't stop and gather a hairbrush, these sort of things. And like when you get to hospital, the nurses, they have phone chargers and stuff, they'll help you out to as much as they can, but it's not the same as having it yourself. So what I have been collating is a little bag by my front door, and in this bag is a spare toothbrush, toothpaste, hairbrush, some hair ties so I can get my hair out of my face, case for my glasses, list of all my medication, emergency contacts, and phone charger, just a couple of little bits and pieces so that literally if I fall, the ambulance staff, I can be like, boom, could you grab my purse? Can you grab the bag by the door that says hospital? And then they can pick up this bag. And the reason why I grabbed that Joanna Basford Small Victories was because it was such a good size to put into this thing. So that lives in there, and I have a tin of 32 or 36, I think it's 36 Stadler pencils that I don't really care to use that much, but they'll be perfectly fine in here. And then just like a little pouch with like a sharpener, I think like a white gel pen and a black gel pen, just a normal pen, just like a little mini case. The idea is it's not a massive thing, but yeah, it's like just like an emergency little hospital bag, so that when I go out there, I have colouring on me, because it is an anxiety thing for me as well. So it means that I don't have to say to the ambulance staff, can you go and grab that specific book off my colouring shelf and also that set of pencils, but you'll need to pick up the 5 that are all over my desk as well, and stuff like that, you know? So that's the main reason I got it, and it doesn't live on my colouring shelf, and I haven't used it yet, and if I don't have to use it, great, that means I didn't go into hospital. So yeah, anyway, that's my side tangent. And also, Ruby and King, hello. Okay, I no longer have to distractingly lurk, still working but less intensive, catching up on thoughts and viewing. I love Smolt's quote about the things that you can get throughout the day. Yes, it's not shaky cam, it's wiggle cam. Wiggle cam is great, I love that. Hi, I hope you're doing well. Your gorgeous sponsor, Blueberry Muffins. Blueberry Muffins are delicious. Hello King, I hope you are doing well, lovely. It's wonderful to see you again. I do really like the blue of the dress, and now we're starting to get the pink in as well. It's going to look so pretty, so pretty. I get lost if I couldn't colour. Yeah, I know me. I know how anxious I get in the hospital, so it's just a small thing. But it will be just that little bit of ease of like, hey, I'm good to go. You just have to literally grab that bag. It's all prepared. It's good to go. Because I'd rather have that ready to go for a fall than not have to worry about it. And if I, like the last couple of times I've fallen and had to have the ambulance around to pick me up, it's been the same staff as well, which is great because they know where I am in the building. So it's pretty straightforward for them. But then it's like, if they know, oh, okay, that's her hospital bag. If it's a bad fall, heaven forbid, and I can't communicate, they know, oh, we also have to grab that bag because she's got a bag ready to go. Yeah. Sabrina Colours, hello. How are you going, lovely? King, oh no, you're having a crisis? I don't like to hear that, King. What's going on? How can we help? I hope your crisis is just something like you can't decide which burger you're going to eat for lunch today, and not like, you know, a crisis. I purchased a merch plush and I originally thought it was 45, but Amy, this means it's either uber cheap or uber expensive. It was 73 NZD. Oh no, it was USD dollars when you ordered it and you did not realize it was USD dollars instead of NZD dollars. Oh no. Yeah, you thought the 45 was NZD, not USD. You've always got to check. You've always got to check the currency. I never ever trust a site. I always triple check the currency before I purchase. But it gets worse. Postage. Uh-oh. Postage to New Zealand is another 45 USD. Oh no, the 73 was including shipping. Okay, that's not bad. 73 with shipping's not too bad to New Zealand. We know that shipping here is atrocious. It does cost a small fortune to send stuff. Found your channel this week. Love the videos. Thank you for sharing. I'm so glad, Sabrina. Thank you so much for watching. I've had a real surge this week in viewers, actually. We are so close to 2.7k. It's incredible. So I really appreciate it. And I appreciate you watching. Great organizing ideas. Oh, yay. Today's the release of 3 new plushies. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Goodbye, King's Bank balance. Well, I will say, King, take a moment to reflect on it. Decide if it will bring you... You brought the one that is always there. Oh, wow. You must have always wanted it. If it brings you joy... Yeah. If it brings you joy, it's worth it. The fear of the limited edition can be a little bit of a ploy sometimes. But you've got the one, and if that makes you happy, that makes you happy. If you can justify it, if it's in your balance, you can do it without putting yourself into debt or danger, and you feel like it's going to bring you joy. I'm not one to say don't buy what makes you happy, because you've all seen my colouring book collection. You spend a couple of months looking at it. Yeah, I think that's sometimes a good way to justify doing it, you know? And like, yeah, it's limited edition, but you've got the one that you've had your heart set on for months. And I know you've talked about buying this plushie for a couple of months. So, you know, like, you've got the one, if you can and you want to, and you've got the ability to do so, great. But also don't let the limited edition freak you out, you know? Decide if it's something that you really, really want. And if it makes you feel any better, there's a package from me coming in the mail to you as well that went out yesterday. So, you know, there is happy mail coming, and it shouldn't take as long. Yeah. It works. Yeah, limited edition works on me too. It is. It's the reason why they use the tactic, because it does get you. I've also been more selective with my books. You have to. Yeah, I'm trying to be more cautious about buying books I know I will colour in, but I do really just genuinely love flipping uncoloured books. And like the line work itself, it's just such a beautiful celebration of the artists. It's one of the reasons why I do still love buying Colouring Heaven magazine, even though the paper is, you know, so much thinner now, because I love seeing all the different artists, and I just love flipping the magazines as uncoloured works. And, you know, like, do I have enough colouring to see me through the rest of my life? Probably. Still going to get some more. FOMO gets me all too often too. Yeah. I keep buying all the sketchbooks. I'm with you though. Like, the potential of a blank book. The potential. That beautiful, crisp, new paper smell. All the untouched pages. Just... And then if it's got like a gorgeous cover as well. Especially like, a store near me, Trade Aid. I don't buy a lot from there because it's very pricey, but I do like that they support, like, who they support. Although I should check out more about them. But they have a range of handmade notebooks. Oh my god, they're gorgeous. They're gorgeous. I think we all have that thing though where we're just like, you know, we like, oh, I shouldn't really, but it just brings me such joy. But also, I don't think we should beat ourselves up over these things. Like, as long as you are not, you know, putting yourself into financial strife to do these things. If you have the disposable income, if you have, you know, it's something you genuinely want and it will genuinely make you happy, and not just that little buzz of, oh, I brought something new. No, it's something that you will genuinely love. I see no qualm, because it's like, it's your thing that brings you joy. And sure, some people may not understand that need to buy that item. Like, you know, like, I've got a friend who loves shoes. Loves shoes, has 270 pairs of shoes, and she's like, oh, I don't need more shoes, I love them, but she views them, like, she displays them on a shelf, she has them beautifully arranged, and they're like really gorgeous pairs of shoes, and that's it. They are such a joy item for her, and I'm like, I don't understand it, because I just wear the same pair of boots all the time. But also, like, you do you love them, you clearly have a lot of joy in them, and you take pride in matching your shoes to your outfit. Like, your whole outfit revolves around your shoes. Do you? Like, it brings immense amount of joy to her. I'm not going to begrudge her shoes. I'm going to be like, no, you know, here's a shoe colouring book if you ever want to get into colouring. Yeah. I've given up on hobbies that just market with FOMO. No more Warhammers. Yeah. I still indulge in things, but with more permanence. That's it. Like, as you figure out what truly brings you joy, then you can start focusing in on that aspect, you know? But also, again, if it truly brings you joy, don't feel any guilt about it. You know, there's too much in this world to just, like, weigh us down and be adult and responsible. So, if you love collecting glittery makeup products, buy the glittery makeup products. You want shoes? Buy the shoes. Buy the fabric. Buy the colouring. Make yourself happy, because there's too much in this world that makes us unhappy. And if a little thing like a $2 pack of nail stickers that have sparkles on them and are pink and pretty make you happy, buy the nail stickers, you know? Again, as long as you're not putting yourself into financial strife and difficulty. Just like those who like to go and watch games in stadiums. Tickets are expensive and something I'd never pay for, but would pay for colouring supplies. Exactly, Sabrina. Exactly. I wouldn't understand the appeal of paying for a sports ticket to a sports game. But again, I can understand that that does genuinely make people happy. I can understand the excitement of being around other people to celebrate your passion, because that's what we're doing here as, you know, creatives and fans of just creative endeavors. We're coming together to celebrate. You know, it's that same notion. I can understand the logic behind it. Me personally, sports, woo. But yeah, going to a game? No, I'll go buy a pack of pencils. Yeah. Yeah, we've got a plushie. Oh, go away, fly. Let me make you big so you can show off the plushie. There
Hey
you go.
everybody.
This is Sammy.
And this is Piss Boy. I'm allowed to say it. It's his name.
It is his name. I will allow it.
This is Piss Boy York, and his jacket comes off so I could make him his own clothes. I could update him for season 2.
Yes.
With the protectives.
Yeah. Drawfee. Yeah. I don't think anyone would understand if I told the casual person in my life that say I buy Polly's over Derwent's or Paper Castell. They are cute now. I had a lot of fun with doing them last night. So, again, small thing. Made me happy. $2, brand new $2 nail polish. Got a new blue shiny metallic. Got a new blue shiny glitter. Got some pretty stickers. $6. Made me very happy. Yes. US is big on sports and I just like that a lot. New Zealand's very big on rugby. Rugby is a thing here. Yay, sports. But you know, if you enjoy it, you know? I do like a lot of gymnastics. I think gymnastics is very pretty. I also like the fact that, you know, certain sports are quite cool. Certain sports I can sit down and enjoy and watch. Again, you got to do what makes you happy. But guess what? It's been nearly another hour and we do a self-care check-in every hour. So what do you need to do to look after yourself this hour? Do you need to have some water? Have you had water in the last hour? Have some water. Do you need to go to the bathroom? Do you need to put some washing on? Do you need a snack? Mostly, do you need to stretch? I need to stretch. We do stretch every hour here. We do our wiggles. I'm also going to hydrate because, again, it's very hot here today. So I'll put you back on the art screen. We're going to keep the Twitch gods happy and go to Adland on Twitch. So for those of you about to go and battle ads for us on Twitch, thank you so much. And let's get these wiggles started. If you got wiggly emotes, it's time to post them. Bianchi, hello, hello. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Right, 2 hands to get up, Amy. Oh. Let's not wipe out on camera. Yes, we've had a med check. Does anyone need to take their meds? I've got about 23 minutes, I think.
Yes, thank you, Ruby.
Thank you, Ruby. Sammy is taking your meds. Everyone, if you need to take meds, take your meds. I'm about to hydrate. Wiggles. Oh, the wiggly emotes. I was like, oh wait, I do have a wiggly emote because I've got water freaking out. But yes, Mayangi, hello, welcome back. How are you going today, lovely? It's wonderful to see you again. Oh. Oh, the hips. Oh, we're definitely feeling it today. Oh, gosh. When do I get my next injection? I don't think till Tuesday or Wednesday. Wednesday. Oh, goodness. Yay! Oh. Oh, we got about a minute left in stretches. Oh, there's another crack. Alright, that one's actually charged now. Oh, something's out of the bush there. I can't see. As long as it's not our mousy friend again. But I also think it was because of the rain. Oof. Alright. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome back. Thank you everyone who went to Adland, and I hope you took this moment to get some self-care in, get those stretches, hydrate. Thank you. We did the stretches. I'm feeling good for another 57 minutes until we do it all again. Hey Amy, I finally got my Christmas in the mail. Yay! New pencils. How fun. So exciting when you get a new set of pencils to play with. Alright, so let's work in with our magenta light. Yeah, light magenta. That's what our light pink is. This is another one that I ordered on emergency. But I also don't have a... Oh wait, no, I do have a spare of this at home. Oh well. Yes, we will at some point in the future be ordering a new pencil holder for my polys that includes extra storage spaces so I can carry the spares around with me so we won't have this issue again. Or I just have to have another little side case that I keep the spares in. Then that's this like extra case I have to bring around. But how are you enjoying the Prismas, Bayangi? Have you had a good test play of them yet? Are you tackling a colouring page with them? I just spat as I talked. So professional. Yeah, so already now our hydrangeas are not like so boom, your center of focus, because it was the only like on the page, and the flowers in the middle were really standing out because it was the only purple on the page. But now with this, we're starting to balance our colors back out, and while your focus is still going here, it's at least a little bit more balanced now. How are you going?
Yeah, good. It's just I painted white behind them because it was easier.
Yeah.
Tidier. And then I don't have to cut them out so closely.
Yeah.
I can just cut around them.
Good idea. Yeah, we do need to get onto that one too, don't we?
Well, we have means that in doing it, they have to send the package up to the goal.
Yeah.
Just make sure we got everything nice and that we've got marked.
Yeah. definitely played. Watch stream! 5 stream streak! Yay! 5 stream anniversary with you gorgeous lot. That's cute. It is cute, Rivi. Enjoy your bonus channel points. My apologies. I'm just digging out some deep heat. My back is still spasming quite a bit, so we're just going to do some extra self-care. Currently swatching. It's my first time and it's a dream. Thinking of doing airy romantic country and the best of pop manga. Ooh. I imagine both of those will be excellent choices. How exciting! Alright, so we apply with the back of the hand here. And then if I apply with the back of the hand here, then we shouldn't get any on the actual fingertips. And then we should be good for colouring without getting grease everywhere. Not that these are particularly greasy, they're just a cream product. We don't apologise for looking after ourselves. Exactly. We don't. Gotta be done. We're definitely, the stretches are not quite enough today, so we're doing some extra self-care. And if at any point you gotta stop and self-care, you stop and self-care, because self-care is important. And I'm pretty confident none of you want my back to be in pain while I'm streaming, and I don't want to be in pain while streaming, and I don't want you in pain while streaming, so, you know, do what you gotta do. Right. Yay, fingertips are still dry. And now I smell like menthol. Gotta love this stuff. And in a couple of minutes, my back will feel like it's on fire, but it's that good heat fire that helps with the pain. I probably need to get another tube of that too at some point. Tell you one thing though, I got the stuff once in my eye. You only make that mistake once. It's like jalapenos or chili peppers. If you cut them up and then you accidentally rub your eye, you only do it once. Do 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 do. Sammy, my dear, may I ask a favour of you, please?
Absolutely.
It benefits you too.
Of course. Do you want me to redeem candy?
Would you open and pull out a couple of pieces so I don't get menthol all over them?
Mentholates are great. Sherbet tangs.
Extra tasty. Right, where did I just put my pencil? There.
And would you like to be fed by a carefully fed trans woman?
You can just put a couple on the desk, it's fine.
How many's a couple?
2.
3.
Oh, thank you.
I'm also going to take 3.
Good candy. I don't know if these are available anywhere else. There might be like... They are made in New Zealand. They're made by a local licorice company, RJ's. They're like grapefruit licorice. And then they've got like this tangy, sherbety stuff in the middle. And then like crunchy bits. They're very tasty. To be honest, I need to be stopped. The Artex pencils are 25 instead of 55 in the US, and Amazon Basics are $12.81. Ooh. I have tried neither of those, so I have no feedback on the pencils themselves. I will say a big thing for me in terms of pencils is they have to be pencils I can order individual refills of. Because if they're great pencils and they have a colour range that I like, there's always going to be a colour I use up first, and I don't want to have to buy a whole packet just to replace one pencil. You have not seen the fizzies around you? Good to know, Smalt. Good to know. Lydia Rose, hello. Also on a 5-stream streak, hello. Obviously today's stream is brought to you by the number 5. How are you going, lovely? And there we go. I hope everyone's feeling the good vibes from Lydia. Was it a crochet stream this morning that I missed because I was sleeping again?
No, the finished post was in Vice Discord.
Oh, was it? I should really go and have a look. I should really be on Discord more. Trying to be better at least being on my own. I will go and scope it out after stream. Feeling a bit under the weather, but we're working with what you got, you know? Yep. It's the way to do it. Find those little things of joy. But I do hope you feel better soon. It's very comfortable to sleep in. I love that. I often do that in winter, actually, is sleep in a beanie. Because your head gets cold sometimes. actually already working on another one because I want to make it a bit longer so I can get a better fold on the bottom of it. This one's just boring grey though. That's all good. Sometimes it's good to just have a plain beanie. So back in the day when I did make a lot of crocheted stuff, I had a person who messaged me and was like, hey, can you make me a plain coloured beanie? But then I like the little flowers that you put on your beanies, but rather than attaching it to the flowers, can you put them on safety pins so I can coordinate? And I was like, absolutely yes. So they got, I think they got a black, a white, maybe like a brown beanie or something. I can't remember. But it was like 3 plain beanies and then about 9 different flowers in a variety of colours so that they could swap out depending on the outfit and have it match. And it meant that they had plain beanies, but they also had like fun accessories that they could customise their beanies with. It was such a cute idea. And I was like, I should make one of these for myself, and I never got around to it. Sandwich! Hello! How are you going today, lovely? Oh wait, your nails are so cute. Thank you. They're just nail stickers. But I had a lot of fun with them. They're a little over the top, but I don't care. It was fun. And sticking some extra gems and stuff on, because why not? I do want to go and get some more of these nail stickers though. They're really good actually. Being so cheap. It's a lot of fun. Alright, just got back from the doctor's. I'm glad you're doing alright then, hun. Blood test.
Yeah,
I have
booked. Just go to a T-Labs.
Yeah. I've got the form in my email. I just have to go.
We'll find out if they're open tomorrow.
Yep.
Otherwise Monday.
Yeah. Life is altering at a fast pace, trying to keep up, but we're also trying to relax. Yeah. I'm glad to hear that you're at least trying. It's definitely important, especially when things get chaotic, that you do take that time for yourself. When things are very out of control, remember to be very gentle on yourself and very forgiving because you've got a lot going on. And I hope it all sorts itself out in one way or another soon. Or at least settles down a bit. Gonna go tutor real quick, and if you're still going, I'll be back after. All good, Lydia. Enjoy your work. Best of luck with tutoring. I have an incredibly itchy eye, and I still have deep heat. That is all on the back of my hands, but also I don't want to scratch at my eye. I might have to go and just quickly wash my hands in the bathroom so that I can scratch around my eye. Actually, they'll work well too, because I also need to do a little bit of zoomies and test my back out. So I am going to chuck you on the B-Rack back screen for a moment. Apologies about this. I'll just be a couple minutes. We're doing some self-care.
Well.
And I need to do pain meds. Okay, we'll do all that now. We're just sorry to take... Not really sorry, because we're self-caring. It's always important to self-care. But we are going to just take a little mid-break here, just for a minute, while I go and wash my hands. And then I can do my meds and take care of my eye. Technically tradition. Yes, it's still tradition. You still came in on a break, even if it isn't an ad break. Gotta keep up with tradition. Alright, just taking the pain meds, and then we'll be back to it. So, yes, Sammy, you can cancel your alarm.
Wonderful. I'll just cancel it when it comes up.
Valid.
In 56 seconds.
Alright. Meds taken. I feeling much better. And we got a little zoomy in there. Right. Let's keep smoothing out the shirt. I did unmute, didn't I? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Thank you for bearing with me for a moment there. And that means my next dose is due right when I start work. Easy peasy. Which means my work alarm is also my medication alarm. Easy. Exactly. I do try to line it up with something. So, like, usually I end up waking up around 6 and I'll take a dose at 6. But I actually slept through this morning. And then, like, I might drift back off to sleep. But I have a 6 a.m. dose. And then it kind of... my body just kind of naturally wakes up and be like, dose time. And then it means when I start stream at 10, it usually lines up pretty well. And then it's just every 4 hours of stream. It's very handy when it does line up like that. Alright, I like our little shirt there. A little cool pink shirt. So, once again, we're being good. We're going to trick our colours. What I should have done was when I did the hydrangeas, I should have done each of the pink, purple and blue in separate columns, and then I could have... well, no, because when we did the purple flowers, we actually used some of the blue in there too, so that wouldn't have worked anyway. So, 1, 8, 1, 1, 3, 3, 1, 2, 5, 1, 1, 9. And that is the left kitty shirt. Okay. Now, the other colour that I know for certain I want to do, which is another big area and is going to actually throw a lot of colours off around it, is we know we want to do our little squirrel friend here in the reds of the bricks. So I'm going to pull those colours out again and start working on here, because the reds in here will determine the brown that I want to use for the shoes. So let's get that going. So our bricks are here. So of course we start with our 181 Payne's Grey, because that's our shadow throughout. Then we've got our 175 Sepia Brown, because we repeat colours. Now, don't tell me this is one of the ones I dropped last night. No, it's one of the ones I stole the extender of. And then we have our 176, which would be our Van Dyke Brown, and it would be our Nubbin. Nope, your Nougat. Your Walnut Brown. Van Dyke Brown. Our Emergency Replacement Brown, because Nubbin. And then we've got 285, which is our Burnt Sienna. And then I know our next one is 187, which is our Burnt Ochre. So we'll grab that one out while we're here. There's our Burnt Sienna. And then, because we're using the same colours again, beside bricks, we're also going to put squirrel fur. You have to step out now. Thanks for the live. All good, Sabrina. Thank you so much for being here. It was lovely to have you pop in, and I hope we get to see you again sometime. Right, so a big thing about doing fur is in order to get that fur texture, similar to what we did with the grass, we're going to be doing a lot of little individual pencil strokes. And so a big part of that is that we need a really sharp, fine tip. And we're going to need to keep having a sharp, fine tip. So this is where our sandpaper is also going to become very handy. So I'm just going to extend out our tips so we've got a nice sharp point. First sharpen of our Van Dyke brown, because of course they arrive in sharpened, but they're still pretty blunt. And like usual, we'll start with our darks. So we're just going to do a lot of really fine lines, and we're going to follow the directions of the lines that are already here as our indication. And there will be areas where the fur will be darker, so we'll concentrate our Payne's Grey in those darker areas. But even so, there should be a little bit of our dark colour throughout, because we can always glaze over the top later on to add in our shadows as well. Still not over the bird in the hat. The bird hat. Yes. I'm not sure what we're doing there yet. I am thinking of taking like this real orangey yellow from the flowers down here and also the lemons and focusing more on an orangey yellow. We could also do a brown. We could also do an odd coloured bird. But again, as we get colours in around, it'll become more obvious what colours are missing. So we're starting with the colours that I know that we want. So this is why we're working on the squirrel. I don't quite have the spoons today to work out the dilute calico pattern, but that will be the next big one, is that we need to start getting the calico colours in. And just filling in spaces as it becomes obvious of, oh, this should be that. I was thinking as well, I think I was going to do terracotta for the pot there. get an extender. Oh, no, you're not coming out. That's okay. We'll just grab another extender, hopefully. Hopefully. Never enough extenders. Right, let's just focus on the tail section for a moment. Let's just get all our colours into the tail here. So now we'll start bringing in our Van Dyke Brown, which of course is now full size and glorious. Oh, no more nubbin. Johnny, hello. It is Friday. Oh, goodness. Needing body doubling company to get anything done. Oh, well, you're always welcome to body double here, and I hope you get things done. Best of luck to you, Charm. You got this. It's lovely to see you once again. Yes, we're definitely a good buddy doubling stream. Good chill lurky vibes. and some burnt sienna. Right, bear with me a second, folks. I'm actually just going to grab my massage gun and start getting that going on my back. Ooh, we're spasming a little bit today. Cords. Stuff. Strip hazards. No, it's so good. It's mine. Crap too. Although it is the air compressor cord.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Picked it up a few times, but it likes to drop back in place. Yeah.
Should be in the garage. I'll check it in the other room.
It's so good. I just try to avoid running over the cord so it doesn't break. Ooh. It is an impressive topic. Please be charged. No! Of course you're out of battery too. Cool. I know this looks like holy hell. It's a really good massage tool for when the back is spasming, but of course it's out. And it does not, sorry, hit my camera, does not use that one.
Uses the...
Regular USB,
Yeah.
micro USB. I didn't bring the charger, I literally just brought this and then I used it and I forgot that I ran it out. I'm okay, we've got a little bit of back spasms today, so this is why. No, it does have to charge, unfortunately. I don't think it does anyway. I mean, it would vibrate out the cord, I would imagine. Yeah.
It's, low on the appropriate.
Yeah.
It's magic though.
Yeah, no, it's
Charge?
under there.
There.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's all good. It happens. Being conscious of it. That's why Sammy had an alarm set for the medication. That's why we did a little bit of the zoomies and stuff like that. And we're just keeping an eye on it.
Does it have a light when it's charging?
Thank you for the subscription, Charmy. Welcome to the G Squad. Enjoy your ad-free viewing, your cute emotes, your room in the retirement village.
Does it have a light when it's charging?
I don't believe so. No. We'll find out. We'll put it on for 5 minutes and then we'll see.
It's just I can plug it over there instead. And since it's not going to be usable while charging,
Yeah.
might as well. So
Yeah.
at least there I know the cable works and everything.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's all good. We're being very conscious of it. If it does keep flaring and does keep spasming, we will have to end stream early today because I will need to go and do self-care management. It's the way it goes sometimes. We're getting towards the end of my pain injection cycle and
Have a light when it's charging.
there we go. It's been a while. The battery lasts forever, so I don't really charge it that often and I keep forgetting to charge it.
Yeah.
Which is probably why I forgot to charge it or ask for a charger. Yeah, sorry, distractions, but yes, no, we're doing okay. It spasms every once in a while. It happens. It's just one of those things. We just do the self-cares, and as I said, if it keeps spasming and it gets too much, then we will just have to end stream, unfortunately, but I will find somewhere nice and cozy to drop you off in. I did see there are a couple people that have gone live, so I've got a couple places to drop you off where you can chill and vibe and also body double. But, you know, you gotta look after ourselves. Yeah. Is your internet being mega jumpy? No, my internet is stable. Frame rate's not dropping. I mean, there's literally a shake on the camera, because Sammy was walking around, so it does shake the table, but also I shake the table as a colour. But it shouldn't be skipping the stream. It's just you, yeah. It is a case of sometimes whose internet is causing what. Flareheart, welcome back. How are you going, lovely? Oh no, it's Skippy jumping, dancing all over the place. It just wants to wiggle. It just knows the power of the wiggle. We gotta love a good wiggle. I think it's a charm thing, cause thank you, King. Going okay. Super cold where I am still. Hoping it warms up soon. You can take some of our heat. It's very warm here today. I see the little shaky cam. Yeah, so the desk is a little wobbly. And I'm trying to be conscious of it, but I do end up shaking the cam a little bit. So that is something that I'm trying, but it is just something we have to deal with until I'm back home at my stable desk, unfortunately. And then
I'll do better next time.
it's alright. Sammy set me up a whole desk this time. It's wonderful. In the past I've shared Sammy's desk, and that, like, my stuff goes everywhere. Sammy's stuff goes everywhere. So you put the two of us on a desk and it's just utter chaos. So it's like being in an office. I look over and Sammy's right there. She's my co-worker. But yeah. Yeah, I'm trying my best. And then also as Sammy walks around the room, or if I walk around the room, the stomps also shake because of course he's shaking the ground. So you will notice it too whenever we're walking around. Yeah, it's just one of those things. Again, if I'm just conscious of it and I work carefully, if I'm going scrub, 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 you get a lot of shakes. I'm going to Mexico soon. Whether or not it warms up here, it'll get warm. Oh, that's lovely. It's something I do have to be really conscious of, though, when I'm filming, because it may not look like much, but then you start speeding up footage, and oh my gosh, is it noticeable. So I'm just trying to also be really conscious when I'm filming as well, because it does. Whoops, that was meant to be a reply to Charm. Well, hopefully Charm can hear us and the internet has stabilized. I thought about your ex. Just looking at the screen in defeat. Oh my goodness. That sounds like a story. Now it'd be handy on a day like today, a standing desk. But also sometimes this happens and the ankle's also having a nightmare. Then you get the catch-22! I can hear bits and pieces, I'm still here. Yay! Alright, well, there's the tail of our squirrel friend. Alright. Sorry, folks. I love you. I love being here. We are really starting to spasm, and I know what this means. So, in the interest of self-care, we will be ending stream early. I know I normally go for at least another hour, if not a bit longer. But, again, self-care. We love self-care here. And my body is telling me that right now I cannot be sitting here. So, I am going to call it. I have got a couple of places that we can drop you off, though. I want to see. Yes, they are still going. Are they actually still painting? We've got a different view at the moment. No, I see they're taking photos. Okay, we're going to take you over there, interesting, because it's quite an interesting stream. So I'm going to bring up the raid message. So for those of you on YouTube, thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you all hanging out over there. And then for you on Twitch, we're going to go raid another channel. We're going to go and visit Insomniac's Dream. It's a channel I've been hanging out a bit in a lot lately. Wonderful gouache painter, has been painting scenes from Kiki's livery service. Really skilled with gouache paint. So if you're interested in gouache, it's a great place to hang out. Also a really great chill stream as well. So thank you so much for being here. I apologize again for the short stream, but I don't apologize for self-caring, because we do encourage the self-care, and I do know what my body needs. The goal this year is to listen to my body more. So I will be back on Sunday, and we will kick out quite a bit more of the drawing. We got a bit done. Like, despite it, we finished off 2 things of clothes, and we started on the squirrel. It's progress. Thank you so much. Make sure to look after yourself, and I'll see you all on Sunday.